And we're
Put the
live.
sound down.
Welcome all to Atomic Peanut Butter presents D&D Friday Night. I'm your dungeon professor, Kuvan Matreus, filling in for Gaz here from my office in Morgrave University. Previously on Morgrave Mythos, I have some notes they left me here. The Pierce brothers, Dominic and Wolfgang, accompanied by Taft, a man out of time, and my grad student, Vobak Virborg de Civis. We're investigating some books that were donated or sold to Morgrave University that turned out to be arcane forgeries. On a related note, I've been doing some research into the creation of these Gingwatsum, as they're called, and I must say it's quite interesting. You see, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit off track. Where was I? Yes. The trail of the forgeries led our heroes. Really, is that what we're calling them?
Yeah, I don't think
All
that.
right,
That's a
I guess.
misnomer.
Our heroes
general
from
term.
Sean to Rote, and after a harrowing encounter with a were-rat on the overnight lightning rail,
Oh, you guys are in the wrong spot.
note, Havrion, get my lightning rail car cleaned. They traveled to the Wide and located Ambadune Books, the stall where all the forgeries seem to originate. Upon questioning, the proprietor Corvala agreed to meet them at her office later to resolve the issue. The party then split. Wait, what? They split the party. That's
Three
never
ways.
a good idea. With Taft staying behind at the Wide to surveil Ambadune Books, and the Pierce brothers and Valbach headed to Corvala's office in Smokehowl. Then, as Dominic has already said, they split the party even further, which was, I'm sure, a great idea, with Dominic leaving Wolfgang and Valbach in an alley near their destination to get a closer look at Corvala's office. Once Dominic was out of sight, the other two were ambushed by the were-rat, back for revenge with some new friends. Oh dear, that does seem bad. Despite Dominic's return to help, things quickly got worse, and the last we saw them, Valbach was lying prone on a roof next to the alley, and Wolfgang and Dominic were fleeing into the street.
Oh, Vobak went down?
No.
Well, he laid down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He became prone.
Got it, all right. I just listened to this
Yes.
episode yesterday, but I only paid attention to my parts.
Listened very well, did you?
I know.
Well, this certainly doesn't look good for our intrepid heroes. So let's meet our characters for what may be the last time. Let's start with Wolfgang.
What's up?
Well said. Moving on.
Well, no. Like Professor said, I'm Wolfgang. What am I? All right.
It's been a long time since.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm
6
a-
weeks to be exact.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Yeah. No, but I am a Swift Strider, so I have like these cat-like attributes, as you might call them. I have a flair for fashion, obviously.
We can see, yes.
Yes.
And you're very, very put together here.
Oh, I am a specimen.
Indeed.
Not like my brother, but I love him anyway.
Thanks.
Speaking of your brother, Dominic.
Hi, I'm Dominic Pierce, Wolfgang's older brother by a year. We are not genetically related. We are part of the Pierce Academy for It's not gifted youngsters. What is it?
Oh, it should be. Though.
It should be. I don't. It is the Pierce Academy. Again, it's been a long time, guys. The Pierce School of Talented Adolescents is where we're from, and we've been sent out to help Professor Matreus at Morgrave University. This is our first mission. We're thinking about going into a private investigation business, Pierce and Pierce, PIs.
Oh, Wolfgang and Associates.
Pierce and Pierce. I am a Kalishtar fighter, although fighter is probably a bit of an overstatement since I don't think we've ever had a battle in which I have remained conscious. And I'm also haunted by ghosts.
As you can see behind him.
Oh shit!
Wrong way.
It's this way. Oh shit!
What's a Kalishtar?
Kalishtar?
That's what I said.
It's a Eberron guy who does.
That was me. That was me to me.
They're psychically gifted people. Page 29. Hold on.
I believe they're like bonded to another organism or quarry or something like that.
Kalishtar are a compound people, created from the union of humanity and renegade spirits from the plane of dreams, spirits called Quarry. Kalishtar are often seen as wise, spiritual people with great compassion for others. There is an unmistakable alien quality to the Kalishtar, though, as they are haunted by the conflicts of otherworldly spirits. And I just came up with that off the top of my head. I didn't read that off of this Eberron Rising from the Last War book. Wizards of the Coast, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
All right, well, now that we've learned a little bit about, excuse me, Kalishtar, let's maybe talk to our little gnome friend here, my grad student,
Oh,
Volley.
hello. My name is Valbuck. We gotta go look at my character sheet to get the whole name. Hold on.
Yeah, that's got right off the bat, by the way.
Valbuck Beerbug de Silva, and I'm a magical archaeologist, and my professor is. No, it's not Morgrave. That's the university, but it's this guy right here.
Matreus.
Matreus. Thank you very much.
God, we should have prepped this before.
No,
starting.
this is gold. What are you talking about?
This is the characters.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and my job is to make sure that these fellows do what they're supposed to do when it comes to finding the books and things along those lines. So, and make sure they stay out of trouble, because they tend to get in trouble, from my understanding. I've noticed that you do get in trouble.
No, I've noticed that as well. Yes. Well, thank you for that, Valbach. Yes. Oh, and by the way, those papers I asked you to have for me
They're
last
graded.
week, I'm still waiting for those.
Oh, I left them. Yeah, I'll make sure I'll get them right in. I'm sorry. They're graded. They're done.
Okay.
I just have
Yes.
to. Yeah.
Volley, are
On
these
my
them?
desk
And I
tomorrow.
hold up a stack of papers that have like a coffee cup ring on the corner of it.
Obviously, those aren't them.
Yeah, I hold them up so you can't
I'm
reach
trying
it.
And of course, last but certainly not least, I'm sorry, our man out of time. What name are you going by right now?
Hello, my name is Jake. Jake, I am a changeling. Well, unbeknownst to the other members of our party, but now beknownst to you, I am a changeling bard, a lover of music, of arts, of magic.
Wow.
It's a very impressive bard. And I am currently playing Louis Theremin, flamboyant bard, who sings and dances and is currently busking in front of a bookstore, watching its shopkeeper, while the rest of his party is near death.
About to die. I thought, weren't you heading this way or no? You weren't yet?
I
No,
thought
no.
No, he was making some good coins. So
I really didn't listen to anything besides my part.
Lewis is he likes to keep it tight to the vest that he's a changeling. If you refer to page 38 of your manual, you will see that changelings are private people that fear retribution from other races and are often hated and tormented for what they are. But Lewis loves to live amongst human beings and to play music and entertain. Lewis is a little more flamboyant than Taft, and we'll see how long he can stay around in our adventure.
All right. Well, thank
He
you
might
for
be
that.
the only one left alive, so.
Indeed,
That's
this may become
quite
the Lewis
possible.
Theremin show.
It's just going to be Gary and Jeremy from here on out, guys. We might make it to intermission.
So, back into it. We're not going to actually see what's happening with our people in a big fight right now. We're going to go back to meanwhile at the Wide, as Jake was just explaining. Lewis Theremin was observing the Amberdoon bookstall to watch and see what Corvala might do. And in fact, Lewis sees Corvala after a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so after the rest of the party leaves to go check out the office. You see Corvala grab a few specific books, like look for a few specific books on the shelves, grab them, put them into a pack, and speak to the other woman at the stall fairly stridently, and then head off.
And she heads off by herself.
She does.
And does she head in the direction towards the office, or is it a different way down the street?
She heads in the same general direction that the rest of the party had gone, towards Smokeout.
So as nonchalantly as possible, Lewis is going to kind of gather up the pittance of silver and copper, whatever that he's been given for his busking, shake some hands and start to sort of wander a good distance behind her, but far enough that he feels comfortable. He can see when she turns one direction or the other, but without making himself known.
Sure. Let's go ahead and get a stealth check for you.
Okay. Oh wait, was I supposed to have logged into this game?
Just make one up if you haven't. 28, just say. Say 28.
It's a natural 20.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Wow.
All right, I'll take one
You
of those.
got a 22. That was pretty close.
Okay,
First
okay.
roll of the game. That's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
great.
yeah.
That is really when I need it.
It's all downhill. after
Vibes
this.
right there. You're just setting the tone.
That's right. Okay. So look, I suppose with the Nat 20, then as fun as Lewis is, he would also like to, in the crowd, amongst the bustle of folks, kind of duck down, be unseen, and go back and bring his visage back to being Taft. He doesn't want to show up anywhere near the party and be Lewis because they won't know who he is.
Yeah, and with that, with the Nat 20, it's no problem at all. You just like kind of blend right into the crowd, and you come out a different person. Corvala has no idea you're behind her.
The special effects here are excellent. I love it.
Yeah, right?
All right, so follow along at a distance where I'm trying to be nonchalant, but see where she's going.
Okay, and she's kind of booking it. She's not like running or anything, but she is walking purposefully across town, and you keep following her. It's gonna take you about, well, at the speed she's going, it's probably going to be about 20-25 minutes because she's going pretty fast. She's New York walking.
Right.
So you continue to follow her, and after a little while, after about 20 minutes, you're in a worse part of town. You're not familiar with Rote, but you can tell that the neighborhood has changed quite a bit, and you feel like you might be getting close to your destination. You hear, and actually, if you could make a perception check.
Sure.
That would be
And
great.
while I look for the button, I did at least look at the map before I decided to split the party. Am I
Yeah,
going?
you did,
I
yeah.
know if I'm going to the same place that was indicated on the map, or do I know if it's a little different?
No, you can tell that you're going in that general direction. You're not quite there yet, but yeah, you're in that area.
Ooh.
Okay. You're focused so much on, just making sure that you're blending in and unseen, that you're a little bit not quite noticing what is happening beyond Corvala.
Okay.
But when you get, well, actually, let's just pause there. Let's rejoin everyone.
No,
else.
let's keep going with Jeremy. Let's keep that. I'd like to see that continue.
All I know is the bad guys aren't chasing me.
We do actually have a new map.
Yeah, let's get to it. Wait, I have a new token. Can I change my token now?
Yeah, sure.
That's not your token?
No, it was up until today.
Oh my gosh, Kemchan, you
Oh, yeah. There we go.
An AI version.
of scared.
Yeah, he's haunted.
That version of Dominic has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Haunted doesn't mean you
He's
gotta
haunted.
look like that. You trying to look like the ghost?
He's also a Kalistar, so he's a little paler.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
His eyes probably aren't blue, though, I don't think. But you know what? It's canon. They're blue. Because he'll be dead soon. He has 3 hit points.
Wolfgang's got that whole anime look going on.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I also needed to look younger, because the original token that was clear. He looked like David Tennant. You know?
Yeah, he definitely looked a little too old
Yeah.
for Dominic. So yeah, we are here, and last we had, I believe we finished after Dominic's
It was
turn.
my turn. I turned and ran, yes. I did tell them, by the way, or Ratman anyway, I did tell him that this was his last chance to give up before turning and running myself.
Give up.
Right. So yeah, and actually then both of you would have, both you and Wolfgang would have been able to run out of this, and so I'm just going to go ahead and
By the way, while Gary's doing that, on Sunday, this Sunday, October 30th? October 30th,
Yes.
day before Halloween, my new web series, Possessed, which you can see right here on YouTube / Mr. Adam PL. For those of you watching on Twitch, I believe we're going to try to do a special event on Tuesday night, maybe, where John Hudson, the producer and co-star in the series, and I host a live viewing of the first 3 episodes. It's a paranormal dramedy, I call it, about love, death. It's got it all. So check that out, though. Sunday, YouTube / Atomic Peanut Butter Group.
Are you dropping all the episodes?
Yeah, you can. This way, 1, it's easier for me, and 2, you can binge them.
yeah,
10
go for the
episodes.
Netflix model.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
10 episodes. It is one story. It's not episodic. So it's episodic, not procedural, I should say. So start at episode 1 and then work your way through. Some of our series, like episodes like 6 has more views than episode 4 does, which doesn't make sense because you're going to miss something. And it's
What are these people doing?
yeah, it's like a legitimate feature length web series. If you put it into movie terms, it's about 2 hours and 48 minutes altogether. So it was a huge undertaking. Took us a year and 2 months to film. Of course, that was over 33 days. And I've been working on this myself for a little over 2 years. So check it out when it comes out on Sunday. Sunday afternoon,
Very
probably
exciting.
around noon, 1 o'clock or so Eastern time. It'll be available.
Seems like just yesterday I was reading the script.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about it?
A little bit.
Adam,
I
could you
think I
zoom
remember
in a
the
little
twist,
bit
but I'm not
on
sure.
the
Oh, sorry, I zoomed
map
out
there?
because
It's a-
of
it's
I
a-
thought
it's
I thought
tiny bit.
I didn't realize we were staying on this map. I thought you were opening something else up. Sorry.
Not yet. Because Volley is still right there.
Yep.
And
rooftop.
yeah, so Volley is now on the roof here.
Right.
And
But
we
he's
are
going to
going to
be
actually
running.
pick up with what everybody else, with what these bad guys are doing.
Great. They give
Yeah.
up and they go home.
They do not.
What?
What
Oh.
kind
I
of
would
bad
like
guys are
to-
Yeah,
To
these
point
bad guys are
out that,
bullshit.
these?
That volley laid down.
Bunch of jerks.
They you did not, it's not like you disappeared though. They
Oh,
know
they can
you're up.
absolutely see me. Yes, just turning it
Batman.
around. Now,
They know where everyone has gone.
yeah. Well, maybe they might have a more difficult time keeping track of Wolfgang because he's up on the roof.
No,
No, Wolfgang
That's-
ran
No.
out into the alley.
No,
Oh.
Volley's up on the roof.
Did
Yeah,
you
just
climb?
Volley on
Weren't
the
you
roof.
up there at one point?
no.
I had thought that as well, but then I
Yeah.
rewatched the episode and that's
So
not what
both Pierce brothers will be dead by intermission, is what you're saying.
Yes.
happened. Yeah, well, you're both at very low hit points.
How many do you have, Kemchan?
2.
I got 3, so I got you by 1, buddy. Good. Well, I got 1 more year, 1 more hit point. We're gonna get out of this.
All
brother.
right, so the swarm of rats
Oh no.
goes and there's nothing else around now that the Pierce brothers have run into the alley and Volley's up on the roof. So they actually just kind of head back next to their buddy the were rat
And eat him alive.
and don't do anything else.
No, I was hoping they
Then the were rat,
You dumb rat.
he has enough of a vantage point that he can still try to shoot at you. He's going to be at a disadvantage, but he's still going to try to shoot at Volley from down there.
Oh.
He knows Volley's there.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah.
They saw him go up.
Yeah,
Maybe they
it's
thought he-
not like he
Yeah, like-
disappeared. He just
Yeah,
climbed up and
I
dropped
really
down.
just want us to get out of this situation.
Okay, and does
Is
a
a
12
miss.
hit Volley?
No.
No.
Fortunate.
That would come close to hitting me.
Okay,
Oh, it came close.
and that is it. The were rat yells at the 2 thugs. Says, climb up there and get that thing.
Mm.
And now the thugs go.
Luckily, the wall was greased earlier. Thank goodness.
And this thug is going to try to climb up there. There's some debris over here, but he's going to try to climb up here, and we'll get him to make an athletics check and see how he does.
Terrible. I'm calling it now. Or
No,
he
well,
does
we're giving him
exceptionally
disadvantage
well.
there.
Oh, okay.
So he's got an 11 on there. He starts getting up there, but he's not actually able to get himself up. He's like kind of hanging on the edge, and might be able to pull himself up
it was
next.
upper body day, so he's a little tired.
Farley,
Yeah, there you
Farley
go.
just
Yeah.
yells out, "Oh, watch out for that nail! It's rusty."
He's like, boss, if you want me to chase them, my legs are fresh. I don't have leg day till tomorrow.
And this other guy's got pretty much in the same position. Just kind of hanging on the thing, going to maybe try to pull himself up next round. And that is it for them. So we get to Wolfgang. Now you are just off of this map. I do have another map to go to if Volley continues in that direction.
Probably go the other
But
way. Put Gary to work.
What is Wolfgang doing?
Well, Wolfgang is like, he of course he wants to be with his brother and make sure he's okay, but at the same time, he is like, we're leaving Volley behind. We really shouldn't be doing this to his brother.
So this is where you come out, right down here.
Okay.
Of that alley.
Did you ping that
The
for
two
me
of you.
again? Okay.
This is where the alley come. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So we should put ourselves there.
So you two can put yourselves there where you're coming through out of the alley.
You've got to be about 10 feet ahead of me at least, because you're faster than I am, and you got a head start.
Yeah.
Okay. Right there. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So I'm gonna. So is this a busy road? Is there people out here?
There are a few people around. It is, like I said, this is not the best area of town. It's not like it's a vibrant place with lots of people hanging around in the streets.
Okay.
There are people going from place to place, but everyone is kind of, looking down, minding their own business kind of area.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna oops. Try and move there we go. Duck around this corner over here and wave him over. Like, come here. Like,
Okay.
I see you.
We can't leave. I'd be like, we can't leave Volley.
Yeah, no, I know. We're not going to leave him.
All right, let's actually go back over to that alley and see what Volley's going to do, because it is his turn next.
I'm running
You're running across the roof
across
there?
the roof. Yeah, he's running as far as his little legs can take him.
Okay, and you can easily get onto the other map there. Hold on, let me move you over. So go ahead and put yourself on this map. You're going to be coming on this roof here.
Okay.
That's where you're coming out.
I have a new token too, so I'm going to put my new token.
Oh, you got a new token too, huh?
Yeah. Well, he's got a brown guide beard.
Polly was tired of being made fun of by the other grad students for looking so old, so started dyeing his beard.
Yeah.
As one does.
You getting in there, Volley?
Yeah, I'm going to drop him here in a second. I'm just going to move him. That's all he's doing is moving. He's not doing anything else.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to make him all the way over there.
He's a gnome.
Yeah, exactly.
With super speed.
He can move 50. So let's see.
He can move 50. Oh, sorry, double move.
Yeah, double move.
Okay.
So,
Well, you've already used 15 of that getting off of the.
Go ahead and
map.
place him where you would like him to be, but he wants to eventually get over to this thing because I'm assuming that's lower.
You can move 35 feet. Just move yourself 35 feet.
Yeah, you move yourself 35 more feet. If you want to try to get on there now,
Yeah.
this is lower. So if you're
He's
just
gonna
going to
jump
try
down.
to continuous movement, you got to jump and do
He's
it.
gonna jump.
I'm going to need an acrobatics check.
He's got this.
That's his specialty.
Got this, Volley.
He's acrobatics. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's athletics. Oh, here it is. Let's see.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Oh, he rolled it.
That's that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you jump, and you land obviously on the thing.
Good news.
But then you lose your footing completely, and you roll, and you just roll right off of it.
Oh, nice.
Now, luckily, this is that was a step down from the level you were at, and then it's a further step down to the ground. But let's go ahead and have you roll just a d6.
Ooh, just a D6? I can do that.
Ooh, yeah, okay, yeah. You get a little bruised.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
You wanted low,
You
by
le-
the way, Will. That was the damage.
I take that now.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and take the 4 points of damage there.
Fortunately, I still have more hit points than the other two.
Yeah, that would have taken almost both of us down. You just had with just that one roll.
I still have more hit points than you guys.
Yeah, good. You're the tank.
No.
No.
So yeah, then you actually roll off down here, and that's where you come down.
Cool. Okay.
And that's it. That is it for you.
Yep.
That would be Dominic now.
Yeah. I can't do anything but follow Wolfgang. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So, as I say, we can't leave Volley. He just kind of drops.
Oh, wait.
crashing
Yeah,
down.
where is Volley? Is Volley? I saw Volley land here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he did just say we can't leave Volley, and I did agree. So fuck, I got to go the other direction. 5, double move. 10.
Wait, no, you saw volley. Like
Yeah, that's
before
what
your
I'm saying.
turn
I'm
starts.
changing the
Yeah.
direction I'm running, is what I'm going to say. I was
Oh, okay.
originally going to follow Wolfgang, but now I'm going after Volley. 5, 10,
I see.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I can actually get right up next to him and help him up. That's
Okay,
a bonus action.
very
Maybe help
nice.
him up. Bonus action, help him up.
Sure, why not?
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
This way he
I
doesn't
gotta
have to
tear
waste
my
half of his
clothes.
movement speed to stand up next time, because we need to get the fuck
sweet.
out of town.
And yeah, and that would be it for
That's
you
it for
then.
me.
And then, yeah, these guys are going. You don't know what they're doing because you can't see them anymore.
We can imagine that they're giving up.
Yeah.
Going home.
This Chimay
Yeah.
is really good, Gary.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, and at the top of the round, actually, from over here, appears Corvala. Where'd she go? Well, I don't have a token for her right now that you can see. So, just going to go ahead and put a random token there for her. Anyway, Corvala shows up, coming into the street. And, yeah. Then it's Wolfgang's turn. The thugs, nobody comes out of that alley following you.
There she is.
Okay.
See, good news.
Of course they don't.
So far.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am
so
a
far.
fucking
Alright.
idiot, and I don't know how to play this game.
Well,
At least now
we've
you.
established that.
That's the first step in correcting the problem.
And
Adam.
I looked at my character sheet prior to making my move. But anyway, I'll do it next time.
Okay, so I'm focused on Dominic and Volley over there. I'm just like, all right, you know what? Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna run over to them.
Strength
Okay.
in numbers.
Of course.
What's my
Oh,
movement?
hello, Wolfgang.
Okay, I have a speed of 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on a double move. And I'm right there. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, were you okay? Did you hurt anything? Talking
Look
to
at
Molly.
my pants. There's a hole in me.
I'm
here.
talking about your limbs. Your limbs okay?
Yes.
You can move. All right, good. We should probably keep moving.
And he just puts up his arms. So
Yeah.
like,
Meanwhile,
pick 'em-
we're
so
covered
you
in
can pick
rat
'em up.
bites. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in no condition to save your ass.
Yeah.
I'm
We
talking
need to
Doc.
continue to run.
I was gonna cast some healing on you, but I guess that's
Well, yeah. Well, no, you could do that before you run.
no. We must be off.
No, heal.
No,
Heal Wolfgang.
Heal, damn it, heal.
All right.
Blood is gonna stain my outfit. I don't like that. and I say that to you.
You get 11 points of healing.
Awesome.
All right, and actually, we're gonna drop out of initiative for now,
Oh.
because
Gary's being
these guys do not seem to be running out of the alley after you.
They're afraid. Oh, look, there's Corvala.
What?
Yeah. So
What?
Shit.
Yeah.
He
What?
points.
Corvella has seen the three of you.
Oh fuck! The whole point is that I wasn't seen with you originally.
Oh,
Those
so
days are
Volley
over
shouldn't
now.
Be,
Yeah.
shouldn't be waving at her.
Is she with
So when she appears, she's walking with a purpose, and she sees you, and she looks over at you, and she continues walking, and then she's just slightly adjusts, and she's heading right for you.
Still intend to come get those books.
I say,
Gotta
oh,
get some more
are you
coins.
okay? Are you okay, old man? And
You don't have to call me old.
guy, shh. They don't know that I'm with you. Meanwhile, I'm dripping blood.
You don't look like you're doing so hot yourself.
Yeah, no. Just pretend I'm not with you. Pretend I'm. I say, well,
Thank you for your assistance.
yes, you're welcome. I'm gonna go about my business.
You look far worse than I do.
Yes.
Perhaps
Thank you for helping me.
I could help you.
Yes, during this exchange,
Yeah.
Corvalla makes it up to you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And she looks at the three of you, and she's, oh, I didn't expect to see you all so soon. Are you okay? What happened to you?
I fell down some stairs in an
And was
unrelated
bitten by-
incident.
And bitten by rats.
It was a stair to a room full of. I'm with them. I'm his brother.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Taft is seeing this obviously at this point.
Right.
I think it's obvious
Yeah.
that she's not a bad guy if she wasn't with the people who just tried to kill us.
In your head, God, I need to waste another.
Do you
one of
say
these.
that out loud
Yep.
in front
And
of her?
I say
Yep.
in his head because I'm wasting another one of these mind links. Because, by the way, well, you don't know this, and I say, "Shut the fuck up, Volley."
Wow, what? Wow. Someone's talking in my mind.
Don't shut up! Like, stop saying all of these things out loud. Stop doing that. Stop, Volley. God damn it, Volley. It's
Is
me.
this-
It's-
Corvalla takes a step back, and it's just like, is your friend all right?
No, he must have hit his head
he
on
hit
the
his
way
head.
down when he fell off the
The
roof.
both of us. Yeah, no, he hit his head.
Yeah.
We're both,
I
and
hear
I'm like
your
trying
voice
to
even
shut
though
him
your
up.
mouth
Stop
isn't
saying
moving.
this.
Ow.
Stop saying this, Volley. I need you to listen to
What?
me.
Yes?
You need to be quiet. You cannot say that we think that she's the bad guy, because if she is the bad guy, she's going to kill us. If she's not the bad guy, she's not going to help us.
Oh, wait, what?
Stop talking out loud,
Stop
Volley.
talking.
I can hear.
Stop talking.
I can hear you.
Sheesh.
No, he's look. This guy's obviously bonkers, lady. I'm so
He's
sorry.
definitely
It's
hit his
embarrassing. He fell and hit his head.
Yeah.
He's an old man.
Old.
Yeah.
I'm not old. Look how luxurious and dark brown my beard has become.
No.
Yes, his just for
No.
gnome beard coloring notwithstanding, he's a million
really
years
is-
old, and he
It really
hit
is
his
a
head.
Stooges act at this point. A Three Stooges act happening in front of her at this
Yeah,
point.
Yeah.
It's just like, shut up, shut
Yeah.
up, shut up. And, he
And
won't
then I
shut
say,
up.
Vali, do not talk to me out loud. Talk to me within your mind. Just think what you want to say to me.
He talking to me?
Yeah, you're saying it out loud
That's
again,
what-
Vali. You're saying it out loud.
What the fuck?
Just answer. Do you understand that you cannot say that she's the villain or that we think that she's the villain? Do you understand this?
Who is this?
You can say that out loud. Just say yes or no.
Yes, I understand that I can't say.
Oh, shut up! No, don't say that word.
Hey,
I really love that it's a decivis gnome that can't understand like the mechanics of intermind
Secrecy?
messaging.
yeah. Well, you know, he's. That's why he didn't hang out with the other gnomes and why he went to university to go work on what he did.
It all makes sense now.
Right?
Because they hated him.
Well, his sister did. She's high up in the organization.
Nobody asked for your backstory.
Too late.
So Corvala looks at you all and says, "Listen, I don't really understand what's going on, but you all seem very perturbed. My office is really just right around the corner here. Yeah,
Oh.
if you like, you could just come with me and relax
do
for a
you have
minute.
tea?
Maybe I can give you some water and we can
Yes.
sort this whole thing out."
Good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we should probably. We didn't. The whole reason we're here is to. We should probably.
Yeah. We'll go. Of course we'll go. Of course we'll
Yes.
go. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Dominic Pierce.
And this
Um,
is his brother, Wolfgang.
They've already met.
They've already met. We were met.
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't there. I was
We met.
nowhere. I was nowhere nearby at that time.
She has my books on hold.
Great. That's wonderful. That's big.
Yes, we are still holding those books at the stall.
Thank you.
Just a quick question: what is Taft doing? Because there has been enough time now that you could approach or you could stay at a distance.
He's probably
or-
thinking about all of the events that led him up to this point and just shaking his head in dismay. That's my guess.
Well,
He's
aside
actually
from that, that's the
wondering-
obvious thing.
He's wondering how to get a token onto the map.
You gotta grab it from the name, not the picture.
Yeah, grab your name and drag it on there.
My name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
From
a
the
bad
sheet.
interface. Sorry.
Hey,
for-
roll 20 if you'd like to be a sponsor. We'd love to have
There he is.
you. Huzzah!
Okay.
Huzzah! All right, so assuming that Carvala is like over close to these guys and they're not screaming at each other over like.
Oh yeah, no, she's over
underneath.
here.
Yeah, then Taft is gonna. He was thinking about coming up and kind of confronting Carvala, but then he overheard the invitation to her office, and so he's kind of standing here, probably. I mean, certainly within sight of these guys, but would actually just like to see from this distance if he can do any kind of perception, just to see if she's again being a little shady with her office option and offer.
Okay. So insight.
Insight check. You have to yell insight
Insight.
check too, by the way, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's not fun.
Insight. Well, I don't do. Actually, I do that.
Okay.
You did it a little bit better than
Yeah,
All right, fair enough.
twice as well as your perception.
Yeah, all right.
you're not getting any, off vibes, as it were.
Yeah, if you yelled insight check, you might have done better. Just throwing that out there.
It's quite possible.
Probable is the word you're looking for. Probable.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think I will finally, kind of approach over and sort of rejoin the group and sort of say, "Hi, everyone. Good. How you doing? The street meat here is delicious.
Oh, jeez.
I love the wine."
Oh yes, your other friend. All right.
Oh,
Good.
she knows that he's our friend.
I mean, friend is kind of a strong. We just met. Yeah, no, we're friends. We're all friends here. And I look at I just look at Wolfgang and I just shrug a little bit. I'm like,
Taft takes.
Yeah, Wolfgang's like, why do we even bother? Be stealthy. I don't get it. Well, all right, fine. Yes, we're a whole group here.
So let's go and take a look.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got some.
So I guess we follow her to her office then.
Yeah.
As a group.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just gonna get over to that, and she takes you down the street, and through to a little alley, where there's a door into a small building.
Is fog of war
I
on?
don't see
'Cause we just
anything,
see a
guys.
dark
Yeah,
black
I have to
square
reveal
in
it.
the-
I gotta reveal it.
Okay.
Come on, Gary, get your shit together.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're.
This is
you're
why I don't
coming
use
in-
fog of war, because I can never figure out how to make it work.
You're coming in from down here.
All right.
Ooh, gotta zoom in.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
huge.
Woo.
This place is not very big.
So this
it's
is
pretty-
actually 5. These are 5-foot squares.
Those are 5-foot squares.
Okay.
What's my-
Yeah, it is not a big place.
I expected a bigger office.
Yeah, well, this is
Only if she was a
you
bad
can
guy.
tell when you walk in here. This seems to be like a common room. There's 7 mismatched chairs scattered
minute.
around. There's some
Who's-
mugs and
who's
plates.
This is
guy?
Corvallis?
No, I told you I don't have the right token.
I was
for
gonna
her
say,
right now.
yeah.
Oh.
She's a very handsome woman.
She might need some electrolysis.
Look, she's perfectly happy with her appearance.
She is a very attractive dwarven woman.
So there's a small circular table. There's a tattered and faded rug decorating the floor. She actually says, "Oh yeah, please follow me," and heads through this door.
Oh,
And quickly walks through this little.
she's
Bunk
taking us to
room.
her- Yeah, all right. I see where this is
Okay,
headed.
okay.
Okay, I'm into it.
and then into this room back here.
Oh. The architect didn't think of hallways, huh?
No, this is like a tenement apartment here. She's,
Yeah, no, I see.
I wouldn't
We're just
imagine
walking
we had
through.
more books.
So yeah, you can all crowd into her
Wow.
office there.
I'm gonna
She's
sit
got
down
a-
in this. Is there a chair where I'm standing? Nope.
Yeah,
She is the only chair. I just moved it. I don't.
She is the only chair. Yeah.
I'll stand. I'm
Um,
gonna
there's
lean up
just
against the
a-
wall though, because I'm half dead. Well, more than half dead.
There's a large wooden desk taking up most of the room.
Well, I'm gonna.
There's a
Is that bed there? That's her bed there.
that is her bed there. Yes.
Okay, so I'm pretty much healed. I'm gonna help Dom onto the bed.
No, that's embarrassing. Don't. You're embarrassing me in front of the woman.
Shut up.
and,
Shut up.
And the old guys. You're embarrassing me in front of the woman and the old guys.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna lay down in the bed.
All right,
think
sit
it's-
down. Just sit down.
Nope.
Sit
I'm
down.
gonna stand up.
You
Oh.
don't look so well. You should probably lay down.
I look
should
fine.
probably-
I almost fall, but I catch myself like one hand up against the wall behind me and one on the desk.
Don't
I'm
be so
absolutely
stubborn.
Fine. I'm fine.
Oh,
You're
fine.
bad. And in your head, I'm gonna use another one of these. Waste it. Why not? I'm down to 14, but it's still early in the day. And in my head, I say, "Seriously, dude, don't embarrass me in front of everybody."
You're embarrassing me. Just admit you're hurt. In my
I mean,
head.
it's clear that I'm hurt, but
Yes, it is clear, and you're being an idiot.
then laying
Just
on a
sit
strange woman's bed.
down. All right, don't lay. Just sit. Just sit down.
It's
Just get
so
over
They
weird.
do this a lot.
You can't
Corbella,
hear
where
us.
They stare at each other.
Yes, we just look.
and
We're
don't
staring
say
at each other.
anything.
She's,
I'm
They
looking.
have the lo- they
she's
have
like,
staring
she says,
contests
"Oh, please,
all the time.
make yourselves comfortable. I'm sorry about that." And she drags in a chair actually from over here, and then she goes off back to this other room. She says, "I'll be right back," and goes off there.
And
I'll
now,
start
and now, out loud, when she leaves out loud, I'm like, dude, just sit the fuck down.
I'll sit in the chair.
Fine.
Taft is over here kind of hanging out right at the doorway, but keeping his eye on this unrevealed door down here. Just keeping his eye on the entrances over here. Just leaning up.
Okay.
Just watching.
Right.
Yeah. Let me know if she's coming. I'm gonna rifle through her desk.
So,
You heard
is
him.
that what you're doing?
You heard him, Gary. He is.
Yeah.
He's fucking this up.
All right, good.
it is. I mean, there isn't a drawer or anything. This is a very, very basic.
So it's really
desk.
quick.
It's a table. There's a desk on the desk. There's a quill and a bottle of ink next to a leather-bound journal.
Ooh, I'll open the journal real quick.
Behind the desk, there's a pair of decorative swords up on the wall. And yeah,
My sword. I have a pair of swords that also might as well be decorative with the skill in which I use them.
Well, that was uneventful. I hope she's not going to get the rat guys.
To get
the
what?
journal is a ledger.
Ooh, okay.
Documenting all the sales. Yeah,
Oh!
They're in and out. Their sales and their expenses. You notice. Actually, make a either perception or investigation.
He made a perception.
Actually, investigation would be
better because his perception sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip back to where the date around where
Yeah, roll your investigation.
The sale should have been.
Is
I
what
did.
Gary's telling you.
No, so you
you
notice.
did, yeah. Sorry, I apologize. I was distracted by your beard.
This is it's pretty simple to understand. It's not a very complicated ledger. There you notice that there is an extra column that they're trying to get to a certain amount. It seems that you can tell they're trying to get us a certain amount to pay something off, and they keep just not quite making it there, because all of their other expenses keep dropping them back below the whatever it is, this amount that they're trying to get. It seems like they're trying to amass about 800 gold or so, and they just keep dropping back down for various reasons, expenses and some other things that you can't quite tell what these payments are for. But yeah,
I pull out my
you
cell phone.
you hear her coming, you hear her returning, and tapped. You see her go through this door.
Hey, look, see.
What's he saying?
I closed the journal and back.
Okay. So she comes through, and it's like she looks at Taft and says, "Oh yes, no, I understand. It's a little crowded in there," and walks in. She's coming in with a jug and a stack of cups, and actually puts them down on her desk and pours out some water.
Oh, thank you.
Please.
Yeah, this really. Well, when she hands us the cups and says please, I would like to insight check to make sure she didn't poison us before I drink it.
She's not lying to you.
I don't know what's in the water.
Well, that would be an investigation check.
No, well, that would be investigating the water. I'm looking at her eyes to see if they look shifty. So
yeah, no, it's totally
I see
valid
what you're
use for an
doing.
inside check. She's
Okay.
offering you a drink, and you're doing some insight.
Trying to read her demeanor.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And you don't. Yeah, you think that she's on the level.
I drain that glass of water.
It's it's a little stale.
No, it tastes great to me.
But yeah, and she
Is there a pitcher? Because I'm gonna pour some more if there's a pitcher.
yeah, there's a pitcher, and yeah, there's plenty of water in it. You can pour some more.
Are you guys gonna ask her?
By the way, Gaz,
So-
Began in chat has said you have a good DM voice. I say Gaz just has a good voice. He has a nice sounding
True.
voice. I love listening to Gary talk.
It's very calming.
thank you.
should go into
Yeah.
audiobooks.
You should. That'd be good.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
That'd be good. Find me something to read.
I don't know if that's how it works, but okay.
Yeah, that is how it works.
You just
What are
gotta,
talking about?
you just
You
gotta
read
give
this out.
somebody a book,
And people
and then
report
they
it.
can record it.
Yeah. That's it.
And suddenly they're famous. Audiobook guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's as far as I understand it. So Carvalho
Calm
looks at
like
you
a
now that you've all
therapist.
got your.
Yeah, that's exactly
Water.
Gary. Would be a great therapist too.
I got plenty of my own problems. I don't need to deal with anybody else's.
Which is exactly what he would say to his first patient the first time they open their mouths.
After they pay.
Wait, no
yes,
problem.
thanks for paying. We're done here.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Get out.
Thanks for paying. You're pretty good.
Compared to me, you're great. Now get the fuck out of my office.
So Corvala now looks at all of you, and she's kind of looks a little downtrodden and says, "Oh, so the books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You say they all ended up at Morgrave University."
Yes.
Yes.
And they. Wait, what is it? I am you. How does it work? Yeah.
I am you.
Yeah. I don't remember the.
That's it. There you go.
I don't know if that's it.
That really wasn't my intention.
What was your intention? So you knew these were Gingwatsum.
Listen, yes.
Insight.
Yes,
I'm just kidding. I believe her.
I created them.
You created them and then sold them?
Oh.
Listen, you don't quite understand. We needed to try to raise some money.
Wolfgang, in
quickly.
Your head you hear, "Get ready, baby." Continue, I'm sorry.
And it seemed like the best way to do it. I really didn't think that anyone. Taft is now standing on his head.
What the fuck, Taft? Taft, you're distracting everybody from the narrative.
But no, she continues. I really didn't intend for it to become a major problem. I honestly thought that they would just go to some collectors and that they would sit on a shelf and be unnoticed and maybe just disappear on their own. I really didn't intend for it to become a major problem.
So they were
perhaps
never
in retrospect
real books.
this was a bad plan. No,
you created them to look like real books.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? That's no good. That's bad business.
Again, you're probably right. We needed a plan to get the money quickly, and that seemed like selling off our most valuable possessions was not the best idea, but maybe selling off a facsimile.
You actually have the books. How many times did you sell them?
Unfortunately, not enough.
Well, that's okay. I don't. You're missing my point, I think. I understand your money problems, but that's not where I'm going with this. Did you only create those 3, or have you created others and sold multiple copies of these rare and exotic books to multiple people?
I had not intended to do that, and have not. That there were only.
That'd be a good way to make more money.
Shut up.
There were only 4
I say this in my head, but Wolfgang hears it because I forget who I've switched to.
And I say in my head, I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was talking to Volley. I apologize. You're fine. You're cool.
God damn it.
Still be ready, though, because she's still...
Yeah. No, I got it. And I reiterate the question to her. I was like, listen, we're not talking about your intention. I think it's pretty clear what your intention was. But our question is, how many more are there out there?
The 3 that you talked about that went to Morgrave were only 3 of 4 books.
Oh, there's one more.
And the 4th we still have.
Oh.
Okay.
There aren't any more of the Gingwatsum in the wild, as it were. They're not out there.
Okay, so where is the fourth one? You said you still have it. Is it here or in the store?
The fourth one is still at the stall.
Okay. And I look at Dom. I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, should we confiscate that?
Well, I think I think, and I say this out loud, I think the answer is obvious. You destroy that Gingwatsum, and you return the money to those that bought the fake books, and we're
We'll
done
call it a
here.
day. Yeah.
Now, when you say that, her demeanor changes
Yep.
pretty rapidly.
Sure it does.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Why? Why?
And she says, well, that's not an option
Wow.
for us.
Okay. You're struggling. We get it. We get it. You're struggling.
It's not a struggle. You don't get it.
Oh.
We must get the money we need, and soon. We are running out of time.
For what?
What do you need the money for?
Oh, damn it, Volley. I was trying to avoid that.
And I'm kind of
And
curious.
with that,
too.
let's take a break.
Maybe
Yeah,
we can
oh,
help you.
Yeah. Whew.
So
right at 10:30.
we'll
Good
take a
timing,
quick break.
Gary.
And then we will come back and find out why do they need this money.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
damn
need
it.
it.
I don't
how
want.
this is gonna fuck us up, by the way.
Yeah,
on top
I
of
was
it.
like, oh, this is going to be a side quest, isn't it?
No, I think it's
This is
even
the
it's
main
more
quest.
dangerous than side quests.
That's right.
Yeah.
Side quest.
The main quest.
No. In Wolfgang's mind, it's a side quest because his main focus is being the face of Wolfgang and Associates.
Pearson Pierce, private investigation.
Think of it as one great big commercial. You're going to get your name out there, and people will want to come to you because they know you do a good job.
Exactly.
Indeed. So yes, we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, and yeah, we'll see you in a few.
We'll be right back.
Inside.
mascot for Morgrave.
And we're back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen and others, to Atomic Peanut Butter presents Morgrave Mythos. I'm Adam.
Yeah,
I'm just a
welcome
player
back.
tonight.
Yeah.
But I like talking, and I haven't talked to anybody in 6 weeks.
Well,
It's been quite a
nobody
while.
off
And
stage.
Yeah, that's
Adam, I believe we'll be coming back to Dragonlance soon, not next week, but the week
November
after?
11th, for those of you in the U.S., and those of you not, you can figure out your own time frames, possibly the 12th. We will be back. Next week, I'm going to be in Miami for Homecoming. Go Canes.
Okay.
And then we will be back with Dragonlance. We are still on Dragons of Light. Close to the end. A few more episodes and we will be the end. And there's, guys, you are about to embark on some really earth-shattering, by which I mean shattering stuff. There's going to be some big reveals coming up soon if you survive. I'm looking at you, Will.
Of course I'll survive. Which one?
It's still Alphasian.
It's still Alphasian.
Yeah, we're going to be going with these guys for a while. This group is going to be going on
Alphasian
for
goes out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. He's a knight. He's the Sturm Brightblade of this story.
No, he's not.
I so wish that what's his bucket was here. Because that would have just twisted the knight.
Ciderin, yeah.
Yeah, Ciderin.
Yeah, he would disagree that you were anything
Of
like
course he
Sturm
would.
Brightblade,
Yeah,
because
of
you're
course he
not.
would.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
He's a smart knight.
Sturm Brightblade was the epitome of Knight of Solamnia.
Yeah, he's almost as good as Alphasian.
Almost as good as.
If he was a little more Alphasian and a little less Brightblade, he'd probably have survived the book.
Margaret Weiss and Tracy
I
Hickman.
wonder
we
if
apologize.
Alphasian even realizes that I have the Brightblade.
No.
He's
got no
Derek
clue.
does. Derek does.
Derek does.
Derek
Alphasian's
knows.
got
Yeah,
no-
he actually there was a brief interaction about that, but that will come into play at some point, assuming that Derek survives.
All right.
I'm trying real hard to get as many of these NPCs killed as possible.
And I'm trying very hard to kill as many of Will's characters as I can. So
You've been falling down on that job.
I've really been I got rid of 2 pretty quick, and then I've been really shitting the bed since.
Well, that's because you were cheating
Yeah.
early.
It's
on.
been a while.
Now I'm wise to your ways.
That's fair, yeah. You started cheating to counteract my cheating. Anyway, we're back.
So, yeah, let's get back to where are we? Wrote.
Where the fuck who are you people? Get out of my office.
I've never seen any of you before in my life. Get out.
Oh, another old guy hit his
We
head.
are in Smokehowl in
I thought you were
Wrote.
gonna say smokehouse. Fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah, all right.
We're going to the Smokehouse.
Who wants some ribs?
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought of.
Totally go for some ribs.
Me too, and I'm a vegetarian.
You can make some, tofu ribs
Sounds good.
or yeah.
Barbecue
Sure.
tofu.
I would eat some barbecue tofu. I love barbecue
yeah.
tofu.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
had some great pork ribs last night. Oh, so good.
Mm.
They do pork ribs really well here in Thailand, I have to say.
I bet.
Thailand, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love to have you.
Never had a Thai ribs before. It sounds delicious.
It is.
I love Thai food.
Mm.
I haven't had like great authentic Thai food like my friend Kemchan over here, but
That's all it is.
It doesn't get more authentic than in Thailand food.
Yeah.
you're right. That's my problem.
Even if he were to stop at Burger King, he's having Thai food.
They don't have a McDonald's or Burger King there, do they?
Of course they
Of
do.
course they do.
Oh, what the
Oh, dude,
fuck?
Yeah. They're
They're
everywhere.
God.
They
Yeah.
really are. 7-Eleven is everywhere. That's where
7-Eleven I'm
you
okay with. Besides,
Yeah.
all the beer smells like cigarettes. No matter what 7-Eleven you go to in any state.
The beer smells like cigarettes.
Everything
No,
smells like
I don't know
cigarettes.
what
It's
he's
that's in the
talking
back. Every 7-Eleven I've
Oh.
ever been to.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
If you'd like to be a sponsor, we'd love
Well,
to have you.
yes. D&D Friday Night brought to you by 7-Eleven.
Not cigarette.
Where everything smells like smokes.
But only the 7-Elevens in Thailand. Specifically, that's who's going to sponsor us.
Yeah. I
So
complain too
back
much
to
about what's
Roach, Smoke Owl,
here. Yeah, I thought you were going to say Smokehouse again.
Wally. Wally, your name is Wally now.
It's the beard. No one even recognizes you with this dyed beard.
It is.
So Wally was just about to ask Corvala what they need the money, or did just ask Corvala what they need the money for.
Right.
Right.
I gotta go back to this.
And Wolfgang just shook his head like, God damn it.
I was about to ask that, but Volley just
And you're
beat me to it.
forgetting the most important part is afterwards he said, maybe we can help.
Did you?
She hears that and she's listening.
He put that right on
Her face.
The way Gary you said that was fantastic. It was the most dismissive way you could possibly say that. It was brilliant.
Her face falls a bit, and she says, I should probably just show you. And she crosses over to the other side of the room,
Out of that other door.
where you are sitting on the bed there. And
Oh shit! A secret door.
and she says, if you could just get up, please.
She's talking to you because I think you're supposed to be on the floor, but you're standing. But it looks like you're on the edge of the bed there.
whoever's
You're leaning on the edge of the bed there.
Me. Me. I thought he was talking to. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
I'll back up so you can back up.
Yep.
Oh, you need to step right on my foot.
I
have a broken toe, Kemchan.
She actually just flips the bed up very easily.
Shit. It's a secret passage under the bed.
And then there's a little door there. And she opens it up and starts walking down some stairs.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm cool with Folly going first.
Yeah.
We know how much I like killing
right
Will's
behind her.
characters, so I'm cool with this.
I'm happy to go last.
Yeah. We've established that you're the through line of the story, so we need you to survive.
So as you can see, it's a small,
Oh shit!
pretty small place. And
Is that a couch? Is that a big purple couch there?
She walks
We call
down
it a
there, and
lounge.
she does open that
This is
door
my kind of part.
there, and
Are these
walks
rooms?
around. And on this stone,
Oh,
I have it hidden just so you could see the stone that's sitting on. But I will go ahead, and you don't want to be right there.
Wally, whatever the fuck your name is, Volley.
On that
Oh,
stone
fuck.
is a body, a corpse
Oh.
of a lamia.
What is a lamia?
Which
Or is that a name?
is a lamia is it has the body of a full-grown lion,
Oh shit!
and then the top half of a woman. It's kind of a lion centaur.
Oh man,
Yes.
this is totally right up Wolfgang's alley, and I'm really concerned about what's going to happen next.
Your friend is I can't help your friend. I think they're gone. Is it dead?
So yes, it is a corpse, and Corvala walks around the corpse and to its head, and just as her hand kind of comes down and just kind of gently is stroking the hair on the corpse's head, and she
Loved
says,
one, wife, maybe.
"Did
Is this
you-
your wife?
She is everything to all of us." And
I was gonna yell insight check, just as a joke, but I figured it's not the right place.
Not the right time for that.
read the room.
Yeah, I can't help you with your friend. I'm gonna keep following.
This is why we needed the money. We have been, and you notice that the corpse it seems just, it's not rotting at all. It doesn't smell bad in here.
So they've maintained the body.
It looks like it like just died.
Oh shit! Like that's that recently.
These containers.
Well, that's what it appears.
Yeah,
It
because these
appears.
books, though, I mean, it has to be weeks.
Volley, you would know from looking at the ledger that they have been trying to amass this amount of money, whatever that is for weeks. I mean, probably verging on months.
Oh wow.
Now. So Corvala continues. It has been, I don't know, 6 weeks now, and we were so close. We are so close to being able to bring her back. But we just keep losing the money, and this damn Jarasco. And you would all recognize the name Jarasco. That is the house that control the house of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I thought I put myself on mute. I guess I had myself on mute and I took myself off.
She says, this damn Jarasco, he's extorting us. He doesn't. He knows that. It's not quite regular to be bringing back a creature such as her.
I don't think
And
creature
so
is the proper nomenclature, but as somebody who's a little outside the norm, I would call her just a person.
Well, maybe if you can help us, we can help, but the university can help you.
Well, I mean, I don't know how she could help us, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should help her, though. I mean,
she knows the people who are trying to, do harm to the university.
While they're talking, Gary, can I do like a quiet investigation of the corpse, like not without disturbing it, like I'm checking it out. I'm looking at it. No, I'm not touching it, but I'm like leaning in real close, like trying to. I guess I don't believe it's real. I want to see if it's an actual.
Because this is the thing of your dreams.
Shut up.
Sure.
In my head, I'm like, shut the fuck up, Dom. Shut up.
Because I did say this is the thing of your dreams in your head.
Yeah. Can I do that, Gary?
Yeah, absolutely.
Investigation. 15.
Yeah, you. This is very clearly a corpse. It is a real being that was. It does seem strange to you that she said it's been like 6 weeks, because it does seem like that this is a very freshly killed being.
Okay. I'm thinking that they've done something magically to preserve.
How did
this
she
body.
die?
I mean, if you want to, make any,
ensorcelled.
you want to make a religion or healing checks, you might know something about that.
I'm not good at any of those things. I don't. Well, actually, I'm average at everything. So,
I'd like to do a history check. Like, what do I know about? Or
I know absolutely nothing about medicine.
I would say probably religion more so than healing for me, just because of my studies.
Yeah, I got no clue.
But I do have a +1, but I'm not proficient. Is that okay?
Sure.
12. That's not bad. A little more than average.
Yeah, you know that magical healers, besides being able to bring back the dead in very rare cases, can also do something to kind of preserve a body.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because, I mean, even just thinking about how long it would take for them to sell these books, for these books to get to Morgrave University once they were purchased. I mean, it's not hours or days. I mean, it's a long time. So,
Yeah.
so there's somebody or something here that is preserving this body and has the ability to preserve the body, or that's what they've been able to pay for up until this point, because they haven't been able. I'm thinking this in my head. I'm saying this too, by the way, to Wolfgang, because I'm thinking it in my head. So Wolfgang hears all this, nobody else. So this is how they're spending their money, but and it's not enough. They need to, and I get it that they want to bring her back. We should help.
In
That's
my
what
head,
I said.
You
How did
can't
she
hear
die?
any of this.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I can. Oh, no. Damn it.
I already wasted a mind link on you. Possibly
Yeah.
2. Actually, yeah, I got to trim this
No.
down to 13. What time of day is it? It's not even noon yet, and I've already used 7 of these.
But I did
Yeah,
ask.
yeah, it
I
isn't.
did. I did ask. How did she die? I did ask that.
You did.
Yeah. You ask how did she die, and Corvala looks just her eyes kind of well up, and she looks at you, and
I give
and
her a handkerchief.
Full of snot, crusted snot.
No, I've got more than one.
then-
Not a
no, he's got a
savage.
clean handkerchief. Come on.
It was a
I'm a
joke.
no.
It was a joke.
She looks and she said thank you, and she looks down at the lamia and just says, I can't really speak about that.
Oh man,
Oh,
this is
well,
sad.
maybe it would help us to help you if we knew what happened.
What the fuck? We're gonna help. We're gonna help. I say this out loud. Like, what can we do to help?
Oh man, Wolfgang
And
is
she
just like,
when you say
Oh,
that, she looks
man.
at you and
no, in my head. No, I don't say that
Okay.
out loud. I'm just like in my head. I'm
It would have been funnier if you said it out loud. But
I'm down. Like, oh man, what are you getting us into now? Seriously?
she looks at Dominic and and she's just kind of astounded. She does not expect that from you. And she's well, we are so close. Like I said, this Jurasco, he said that he will bring in the healer to cast the spell, the raise dead spell. But we keep having to pay him to keep preserving her body. And he's told us that the next time the healer will be here will be in 2 days. And we were trying to get the
he's
last.
fleecing you.
She's not a
We-
sheep. Stop making
Oh,
jokes.
For fuck's sake, Volley.
We know we know that this can be done. We know that Jurasco does it. There's just not. We don't have a major enclave here in Rote. And that we have to wait for the traveling healers to come through to the Jurasco enclave, the more experienced
Right.
healers,
Right.
because this is a very powerful spell to bring one back from the dead.
You want us to kidnap them?
No, what? No.
Well, we had not actually considered that option.
Well,
Because
the
why would
kidnapping
anyone
is always an option.
When you're dealing with the firm of Wolfgang and Associates,
No,
nothing
Pearson Pierce.
Yes.
is
investigation.
too complicated of a task.
I am suddenly on Volley's side. I'm like, all right. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And things go off the rails.
Yeah, once Volley and Wolfgang team up, we're up Shit's Creek.
So yeah, I mean, she's pretty clear that the thing that they would need, if the healer is indeed actually coming in the next couple of days, they need to still collect another 200 gold.
That should
in
be
order
easy.
to pay them off to do the raise dead spell.
So how do we get? I say, okay, just excuse me for a moment while I talk to my brother and these old guys. Do you mind? Should we go upstairs? If you stay here for a moment, and we'll just.
That's fine. And she's looking down at the Lamia and just kind of she's already
I figured the reverse would be weird and awkward for all of us.
That would be
I say this. I'm saying this all out loud. By the way, this I'm saying out loud.
Okay.
So I just sort of give the head nod to the guys to head upstairs.
Let's go upstairs. Okay, so yeah, I follow him
and then
upstairs.
I will walk up in that direction.
And I make sure Volley's right behind me. I kind of grab him.
Pull him from the scruff of the neck.
I'm coming.
Then I slowly sort of realize I'm just standing here next to this with this weeping woman in this room and this corpse, and all right, and then I follow along behind.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
I'm just with those guys, with those guys.
Yeah. So when we get in there, I guess we won't close her in and lock her in, but speak in hushed tones, because that would be rude, I imagine, to close the door, put the bed over it, and then
that
leave,
would be weird,
and then just walk out.
So who was that? Alemia? Does anybody know who or what?
I don't know what that is, but I mean,
I'm a terrible bard because I know no lore about.
Can you roll a check? I figure if anyone would know.
Yeah, you can like do some
this
checking on that.
This is your
You've got the whole bardic knowledge thing going on.
You would think.
I know you've been out of the game for a while, but still.
How about something there?
21.
Bardic lore, something like that.
Oh, hey, I rolled religion.
21 for original and 17 for history. You can know all sorts of shit. Don't second guess yourself.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I mean,
all right.
You know that like Lamia. You know of Lamia. You know that they are creatures that they're native to Droam, like the monster nation that is over a ways away from Breland, where you are. You also know, with that kind of check, that they generally surround themselves with packs of jackal wares.
And I also know what a jackal is.
I was waiting for that. I didn't want to ask it because he was
like
talking to you.
Were rats. These are were jackals.
Ah.
Except for some reason, in that word, they reverse it. Jackal wares.
Jackal wares. Okay, so to the group, once we get upstairs, I say, you understand, Alemia is not the name of
we got
the person. This is a
monster.
Okay,
I'm fairly certain
this
she
is a
alluded
monster.
to that. We never asked her name, though. That was really rude of us.
That's right.
But I feel like if we go back down there now and ask it, then it would just highlight the fact that we didn't ask it before, and that would be even worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Just say ma'am.
I'm a little curious as to Volley's question of why she was killed.
She said she couldn't tell us.
Well, why she was killed or died? Those are two different things. Do we know that she was killed?
I guess the question is how she died.
Did the body look like it had violence, or it was just?
I guess that when I was investigating, did I see any like physical damage to the body? Will?
Not that you had noticed, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I take back the killed part. I thought it was stabbed, and anyway.
So like that's the question. Like, how did it die?
She said that though.
Did she? No,
she
couldn't
say
talk
passed
about
away or anything. She said she. Well, no, maybe she didn't. Maybe I'm.
She
projecting.
never said she was murdered ever.
The only thing
she only talked about bringing her back.
Yes.
She
Right.
never talked
And
about.
she
never
wouldn't
talked about
talk.
how she
Yeah, she
died.
wouldn't. She specifically said that she could not talk about the history of her death,
Yeah.
Right.
or poorly phrased, but you get the idea. Because I can't think of another word.
That's because she killed her. And now she feels
Oh, that's really good. You know what? Now I'm suspicious. Will convince me that she's a murderer. Insight check.
Well, she's not there, so.
No, on Will.
I'm telling the truth.
Not
Okay.
even volley, on Will. I can't suss anything out with that beard on.
That's right.
It's great camouflage. Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah. I think we need to help her get this $200.
Why? Why do we need to involve ourselves in this?
Well, look at
Because
it. This is
Well, that's
No, seriously, guys.
the
Like,
university.
not the university. It has nothing to do with the university.
no, listen to me.
Well-
The university sent us to investigate these gigwatts. That's it.
Right, and
Why
we
are
found out.
Right.
We found out that she sold fake copies of expensive books.
Right, which was
There.
wrong.
Yeah.
But
Which
wait,
was wrong. Right.
I will remind you
And
that you
that's it.
did find out that they do have
have one.
the originals.
Yeah, who cares?
Right.
About that?
They have the original. So we
I
can
don't anyway.
get the originals. We can get what the listen, we can get what the university paid for. We could solve this thing and be done with it. Why do we need to involve ourselves in this?
Because this is a person in pain, man.
So what? People die all the time.
Yeah.
Why
but
is
think
this
about
so-
it. You'll get all kinds of free publicity off of this.
No, we should.
Everybody who comes into her store to buy a book will hear the story of Wolfgang and Associates and how they helped them out. And then they'll go, hey, if you're ever in
It's
need,
Pierce
you
and
go
Pierce,
to
private
Wolfgang and
investigation.
Associates.
Shut up, Tom.
They'll help you. and then you'll get business.
Yeah, maybe they'll even let you put a flyer up in the stall.
I mean, a flyer sounds really cool. That does sound cool. Word of mouth is really important in this business. Look, I'm fine with, and you actually make a good point. She does owe the university the actual books.
Yes.
That being said, this is a woman in pain. Obviously, this is somebody that she loved and
Obviously,
died.
yes, and I get that, and I
And-
get that, and I feel bad for her. But this is not our problem.
It's not our problem. But if
we don't
can-
even know how she died. We don't even know how this
Yeah.
bulimia died. Our thing is to get the books, answer these questions. Why were these things sent out? Now we know it wasn't anything intentional. She's just trying to raise money. Fine. And I feel for her. But this is not our thing. Why are we getting involved in this?
Because
If
this
she
is-
hires us, that's something different.
Volley. Do
Yeah.
you think the professor would desire to get the originals of the books
course.
that he? Do you think? What did she say that her shop generally sold books for? I thought they were expensive.
That's the thing. The school spent the money on these books. They got fakes. They got dangerous fakes. Our job was to find out why our father was targeted. Was it not our father? The professor was he targeted? No, he wasn't targeted. They were just selling fakes to raise money, which I
You
get.
think every older man is a father figure, including
Right.
Polly, probably. This is what
No, he's
happens
more
with
like an
orphans.
annoying older brother.
Really older brother.
But all I'm saying is, this is sad, right? But we have no idea how this person died. We have
All right.
no idea what kind of effect her death is taking, other than the sadness. That's obvious, right?
So here's
All
what I'm going to do.
This is what I'm saying. We get the books that's owed to us, right? We destroy the other Gingwats, okay? Finish this job. And if she hires us to figure out what happened to this, what's it called? Lemire? Is
Lemia.
that the name?
Lemia.
Lemia. If she hires us to figure out what happened to her, fine. But other than that, what are we doing?
I don't answer. Instead, I open up the walls again that I've put up in my head to keep the spirits out.
Yeah.
And I want to try to find this Lamia spirit, and I am not going to close them until I do. And if it,
So wait, you go into like a trance or something?
I just all of a sudden I just stop talking. Yeah. And I look, and it's one of those things where you're sort of like, you see somebody and you can tell they're not focusing on anything, right? And
Right,
their
right.
eyes
They're
aren't
just kinda
focusing, and
staring
you
off.
see that, so you know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
So, and I'm like, God damn it, Dom, talk to me. Don't do this now.
And what do I roll?
It's
A
always
wisdom
the
save?
hardest
Is that
when
what
the
I'm
ones
rolling?
you love close you out.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that.
I think that's what it was last time. Oh,
Whoa, that's a natural 20.
natural 20 for
Wow.
a 21. I am dead set on finding this Lamia and not completely destroying my mind in the process.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got a natural 20 there. You know what you're doing
Yeah.
here. Like you've got a feel for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
However that is.
I can feel her like as soon as I walked down those stairs, I felt her presence.
Yeah. And you hear a voice in your head, and little man, what do you want?
Ooh, little man.
You can't hear this. I say, I want to help. I want to help you and Corvala. That's all I want to do.
Corvala, and she, the voice just pauses for a second. Is she all right?
She is, but she's hurting. She wants to bring you back.
That's not surprising.
My name is Dominic Pierce. What's your name?
I'm an employee of Wolfgang and Associates.
I'm an employee. I'm the founder of Pierce & Pierce Private Investigation.
You already know Corvala. You know about me, but you don't know my name.
No.
Got to ask.
No.
I'm
She was
Nadalia.
reluctant to talk about you. She was.
Nadalia
Nadalia.
is my name. And the rest of my pack?
I don't know. I don't know what. I need you to explain to me what happened so I can help.
Yeah.
What happened is I died.
Well, yes,
I
that
don't
much I got.
understand. What's the question?
How did you die?
I don't rightly know.
What was the last thing that you remember?
The last thing I remember was being here with my pack.
Here. What is your relationship to Corvala?
She is the leader of the pack. She is very special to me.
She's not human.
Human. As if I would surround myself with humans.
I thought it was weird.
You're a silly little man.
I've been told. What brought you here?
I merely desire to be left alone here with my pack. We made a life for ourselves. Many of my kind desire blood and destruction and death, and I don't really care for that.
I hear you.
I enjoyed being surrounded by my dear ones.
Yeah.
And we found a way to survive. We collected books, we sold them. I would sit and Corvala would read to me.
No, I understand. I've had a bit of a similar background. Carvalho didn't die with the rest of you, but she wants you back. Do you want to come back?
I would love to be reunited with my pack.
But I don't. She mentioned you specifically. She's preserving your body specifically. I don't know about the others. I haven't. This is the first I've heard of the others. The others, I believe, are gone.
I don't understand. Well,
Corvala's the only one who survived. But she's not. She may have changed her appearance. I don't know, but she does not look like a Lamia, like you. She looks like a human.
she's not a Lamia.
Oh,
My pack is not more of my kind. I told you I don't associate with my kind, and besides, that's not how we do things. My pack is my pack, my jackals.
Mm-hmm. I knew it.
well. I don't know. I don't understand a lot here. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what caused your death. But I know that I am surrounded by too much death and have been my entire life. And if I can help, I will. But I need to know that it's for the right reason. And if you're just going to live out your life here and selling books with Corvala, then I'm in. And I'll do my best to convince my friends to help. But if there's anything else that you are planning on doing, any harm that you're planning on causing anyone, well, then you could just stay dead.
I've already told you, little man. I don't care about you or anyone else besides my pack.
Insight check.
And we
Not a 20 for a 23.
like you were just really in sync with this Lamia's spirit.
Yeah.
You feel like she is being completely honest. Like they had made a life here, and she was happy to continue living that life.
All right.
And has no desire to, go on a rampage or do anything to be. She doesn't really want to deal with other people besides, selling the books.
Yeah. I say, okay. I said, I don't know about the pack. I don't know that I can help with the pack, but I will do what I can to help you and bring you back and to bring you back to Corvala specifically. I give you my word.
That is more than I would expect from one like you.
Wow. That was kind of a low blow here after I just volunteered to help you out. Just throwing that out there. Yikes. Still gonna do it, but you might want to. when I bring you back, you might want to be a little more sensitive to the the people that are helping you. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, Lamie aren't really known as the most sensitive of creatures.
Yeah, no shit. I'm going to try to close up these walls in my head. It's hard to explain, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to talk to you again. But if I keep these open, the longer I keep these open, the more likely it is something else will to seep through. And no offense, but it's a lot of stress to deal with.
All right. I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Well,
And tell Corvala. Tell her I know what she feels.
I will. It was a pleasure to meet you, Nadalia. I'll try
And
to
you,
help.
little man.
The name, by the way, Dominic Pierce. Pierce and Pierce, private investigation.
Pierce.
Yes.
I will remember.
Same here. And I'll try to close up that the door that I opened.
Okay.
And then I will walk down the stairs because I've still been hanging out here in the. Well, actually, we went upstairs, so yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
No, we
We're
were
all
upstairs,
upstairs.
and I was
Yeah.
trying to talk to you. I was trying to snap you. So
Yeah.
when you come out of it, I'm in your face like, Dom, don't
Yeah.
do this.
First of all, asshole. I didn't go anywhere. I heard everything you were doing. Everything you're doing. It was really fucking obnoxious. Okay, because I was trying to talk to somebody, and you're
No,
snapping
I
in my
know what
face.
you were trying to. I know what you were trying to do, and I'm trying to talk to you, man. I hate it when you just zone out like that. And he's like convinced, and Wolfgang is right back into like, convince me why we need to do this.
Because they just want to be together, man.
Fine, let them be together,
But we can
or
help.
not.
We can help. 200 gold. That's all they need. 200 gold.
How are we gonna get 200 gold?
I
Do
mean,
we have
honestly,
200 gold?
we could probably make some money from Atreus. We have never asked him once for any money in the entire time that we've been working for him. And
I've got 23 gold.
I've got 10.
There's 33 gold right there.
But still, maybe there's something we can do. There's more jobs we can take. We can do something to help. Maybe we can
Let's go bet
convince.
on the horses.
We have horses?
Yeah, there's got to be some.
We don't own horses.
No.
No, Breland outlawed horse racing about 50 years ago.
We
That
can't even bet the
sucks.
ponies. Shit.
What?
Oh man. No wonder the Meadowland sucks. I just feel bad. I'm surrounded and I hear the voices now of all of those asking me for help. This is somebody that this is an easy one, man. We can help this voice. We can get this voice out of my head. And we can put these two back together.
You've got that voice in your head.
Oh, God damn it, Volley. Yeah, it's a long story, but
How does a voice in your head?
it's again a long story that I'm not going to elaborate on for you, old man. I don't even know you. We just met yesterday.
But you're willing to take my money, but not.
I want to help.
It's like, all right, fine. Listen, if it's gonna get another voice out of your head, that I'm willing to help you out. If this is what's gonna do that, fine. But can we at least just acknowledge the fact that we need to finish this book thing first? Can we do that?
We'll get the books. That'll
got
be
it.
part of
We
the
have
deal.
to-
We'll get
we
the
have-
books,
yes.
the original
the
books,
book
so we can
that's
bring
on
them.
the
Yeah,
list.
we can bring them to the
We
university.
destroy that other Gingwatson that's in her.
Oh yeah, they need to get rid of that bullshit because that
we
was
need
awesome.
to do that,
That was ridiculous.
and then we'll be like, okay, we'll help her out.
Yeah. What do you guys think? And I look at Volley and Jake, or actually, I think it's a little Taft. Yeah.
So Taft asks, just kind of looks up and says, "So let me get this right. You want us to go out and make $200 or 200 gold?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and give it to somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are we getting?
Dick Watson.
Well, we're not really getting anything per se. We're helping.
You're getting a peace of mind.
Hmm.
A little bit of karma.
Well, it's
for
getting
your
me peace of
soul.
mind, maybe not you guys, but it's helping. Like these something
I'm not-
happened here where these two people were separated, and there's more of them. There's a pack that were separated, that were killed.
There's a pack of these things?
Well, I don't know that we're going to help the pack.
He probably means the jackalopes, the jackawares. I just have to say,
No, also the jackalopes, yes.
jackalopes.
That's that was that was sort of the underlying meaning.
I'm certainly not against helping these folks, but we should at least figure out what maybe they can offer us. They owe these books to the university.
Sure, we
Yes,
get the books.
certainly
We
we get
we
those.
get the books back. I can agree to that, but
Do we? Is there anything else we could use in our adventures? Is there anything that you young men are looking for?
They own
Is there
a
anything-
bookstore. What more?
They own
could
a
you
bookstore.
want?
I think Wally at least would probably think of something else that they'd be willing to part with for our help for 200 gold, which is not
More
substantial.
books. How much were the books that I wanted to buy?
That's what I was
Okay.
trying to remember.
It was
it was a good amount of money.
100,
like
it was
100
like
gold
100
apiece.
gold, right?
Yeah,
They were like 50 gold apiece, I think.
there you go.
Wait, no, hold on.
Not
25
everything.
gold apiece.
25 gold apiece.
Not everything has to be transactional. Maybe we throw in one book.
Or 4.
just so you can get more books about levers.
I mean,
No.
to my mind, and as I recall, there were a few things I wanted from that establishment as well. But to my mind, their problem is they can't sell these books, and so if we can help them solve their money problems, I'm sure they're happy to part with some of these.
Fine, and I'm sure they'll agree, and that's okay. And again, I'm fine with getting some quid pro quo if that's what we need, but I don't know. I just think we should help.
And
All right.
and how fast do they need our help? I mean, we still need a plan for 200 gold.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got to probably haul ass here and try to get some gold here, but that's just more
I say
for
we go kill those rat guys.
right.
take
That's
their
a
stuff.
separate issue altogether. We still need to deal with that issue.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Oh, maybe they know the rat guys.
Mm-hmm.
we can ask.
Maybe
Okay.
that's part of the pack. I bet you they killed her.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Holy shit! You might be right, Volley. In which case, we really should help them.
Exactly.
In which case, we really need to find out how she died.
Well, yeah, I asked Nadalia, who's the Lamia, by the way, that's her name,
Oh,
and
that's a
she
pretty
didn't
name.
know how she died.
She didn't know. Well,
How
then
does
we
she
need
spell
to
it?
ask. We need to ask. God, what's her name?
Corvala.
Downstairs. Corvala downstairs. Even if she doesn't want to, we're gonna have to ask her how she died, the details, how she died, and then I'll agree to do this.
All right, but I'm telling you, the spirit needs our help, and
Okay. Fine, but we get the books. We destroy the Gingwatson.
well, she can. I'm assuming can destroy her own King Watson because she's the one who created it.
She's the one who created it, so I don't trust her to destroy it.
Well, we'll watch her.
Okay.
We're not just going to assume she'll destroy it. Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right.
It'd be fascinating to watch her do it.
It would be
Alright.
really cool. I'd like to see it too.
Personally,
All right.
I'd like to know how she makes them too.
I
That's a
don't think we
discussion
need you
for
to know how
another
to
time.
make it Watson.
Yeah.
All right, so we go back downstairs.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
All right. So we'll walk downstairs, and I'll say, Nadalia, sorry, says hello, and she knows what you're doing.
That's kind of creepy.
Corvala looks at you and I don't understand. How would you know?
I spoke to her.
How would you?
It's a thing I can do. It's not cool. It sounds cool, but it's not. And I need to know some things before we can help, or try to help at any rate. How did she die? How did the pack die? How did your pack die?
The pack is not dead. Only Nadalia.
Where's the rest of the pack?
Dead. Well, manning the stall, doing some errands around.
So she's the only one who's dead.
I think that Avani and Marliza are upstairs. I don't.
Are they all were people?
She's a lamia. She's not a werepeople, is she?
Yeah, but the rest of the pack
Echo-ware.
are jackals.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We, of course, you should know at this point, and if you're going to help, and she changes and she shifts form.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. I got to bring this to the other map so everyone at home can see.
And yes, she shifts to her hybrid form as a jackal wearer. And as we are jackals, we are Medalia's pack.
How did she die? She doesn't remember. She doesn't know.
She was here herself, and when we came home, she was dead.
Insight check. 12. If I had advantage, I would have gotten another crit, but I do not. So.
Yeah, no, I mean you don't have any reason to think that she's lying.
Okay. What else did you guys want to ask her?
I step up and be like, listen, we'll be willing to help you get the gold that you need in exchange for the books you owe us already, and you destroy the other Ginkwats at the store.
And the 4 books I have on hold.
Destroy them?
No, I want them.
Wow, man, I didn't know you were into book burning. That's not cool.
I can
I'll be right back.
listen. If you can help us get the gold we need in order to bring her back before the healer arrives in 2 days,
2 days.
then yes, we will I will give you the original books, and I will destroy the remaining Ginkwatsu. Like I said, I had not intended this to become an ongoing thing. I had not intended it to last even as long as it has.
Good.
But if you were to help us do this and to bring our family back together, then yes, that I will absolutely give you the original tomes back, and really anything that you would want within reason from what we have.
Cool.
Okay. 2 days. Why 2 days? Oh, right. The traveling healer. Right. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right.
So then I suppose Taft steps up and says, so the remaining question, I suppose, is how do you make 200 gold in 2 days? And then, sorry, I asked you, Carvala, do you have any plans, or was the book idea the only plan?
Well, I mean, that's the obviously this is what we've been trying to do. I'm a bookseller. That is what I've done for years. And that is what I know, and that is why this was the best thing that we could figure out to do. Our pack long ago, Nidalia forsook what most of her kind do, and of raiding and ravaging and destroying, and that wasn't our way. We're happy to do what we were doing here. I would not like to return to that.
You know any criminal types hereabout that have deep pockets?
Like I
He
said,
doesn't. He
we're-
does not speak for the group.
Potentially somewhere you could find bounties or, law enforcement bounty situations.
I mean, I don't really know anything about that. I'm sure that there must be some sort of. This is a big city. There's always something happening that requires mercenaries, I guess they would say. But I don't know anything about those things. As I said, for years all I've been is a bookseller.
Did she agree to give us those books, by the way, and destroy the gang Watson?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
she did.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see what we can do. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. Okay.
Now Taft agrees and asks if there's a place we can rest and talk.
I think we have rooms somewhere, don't we? At the university.
You didn't go get them
Yeah,
yet.
we didn't go.
Yeah, we never got there.
You just got here this morning.
I know. I thought we were
Yeah,
talking
just got
about
to work
going,
like
but I
4
guess we
hours
never
ago.
did. Yeah.
Right.
It's been less than 6 hours since you got off the train.
Yeah. And I've used 7 mind links.
But yes, I mean, you could still go over to Morgrave University. I think you think it might be a little crowded to try to stay at this tiny place.
Yeah, this place is really
Especially-
fucking small, guys.
A lot of
As
bad.
she has said that the pack is still in existence. They're around.
Yeah.
And so
and they all
you
live
know.
in those little beds we just walked through in that little room over
Yes.
there to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should try to get rooms at the university. I'm pretty sure Volley can help with that.
Of course I can.
That's a spirit, Volley.
Well, like and Carvalho says to you, I appreciate the fact that you are willing to not resort to violence to resolve this. That is
I'm
true
really
to the way
shitty at
that we
violence. It's not my forte.
live. It does seem like you've had some visited on you very recently.
Oh yeah, and I feel like absolute shit.
There's some were-rats and rats there to attack them.
Yeah, there's one still
Where-
stuck to my neck. I pull it off, throw it to the ground. As she says that.
Rats. Oh.
Yeah.
It's very annoying creatures and a were-rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know
Yes.
about any of those
Yeah.
people?
Well, there have been problems with were-rats around the city.
Any idea where they operate from? Because I would love to fuck this asshole up.
I know, I bet it's sewers.
Well, yes, it would be in the sewer.
I mean, that was an easy one, yeah. But where in the sewers?
Is there do you know of any sewer access that's close by? That's not just a hole in
I
the
try
ground.
not to. I try not to actually, go near the sewers.
As most people
as much
should.
as
Yeah,
possible.
no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's no lead.
No.
on the way around. Then is what I'm hearing.
Sure it is.
That was
We can
your
just
lead.
use-
You were the one who provided the lead. That doesn't count.
At the university, there should be some sort of schematics or.
All right. Yeah. Let's head back to the
Topographical
university
maps and
because
whatnot.
maybe there is something there,
No.
or someone who knows something. Why not?
So yeah, Corvella, she thanks you again, and she reminds you that it is the healer is supposed to be the Jurassico healer is supposed to be there in 2 days.
Jesus Christ.
days.
That's $100 a day. We gotta make.
And
No,
and
less.
that he normally stays in town for 2 to 3 days before moving on.
So
Okay.
kidnapping him is probably a good idea.
Why? No.
Until we mix. I'm
And
just kidding.
also,
Hmm.
yeah, that if if they don't, if they're not able to have the Raised Dead cast while he's here this time, then it's probably going to be weeks before he's back again, and then they're going to have to get Gentle Repose cast on her at least like 2 more times in that.
And who's gonna do it after this guy leaves, right?
Well, so there's like a lower level Jurassico healer who's the one who has essentially been extorting them.
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought it was the same guy. I didn't realize.
No,
was
it's
two.
not the
Okay.
same guy.
Got
No,
it.
it's this lower level Jurassico healer that's been extorting them and who has been casting the General Repose for a very elevated price. And then the higher level Jurassico healer who's supposed to arrive in 2 days.
Got it. So if once we leave this place, I might suggest we have this Jurassico healer that is extorting this poor woman.
We should go get his money.
Bingo, baby. What if we extort him?
Extort him how?
We'll need masks.
Yep, masks. That's a really good idea. Anyway, we can think about this on the ride over to Morgrave
To the
University,
hotel.
which is that's got to be what? How far away was that? It was the other side of town, right?
That is the far side. You were as far as you could get from
Yeah.
Morgrave
On the side of the
University
city.
in road. Right.
So we have plenty of time to figure out how to fleece this guy.
At Sword Point.
Yeah. Well, yes, that was that was implied. Yeah.
So if you look at the map that I just brought up, just so you
Right.
have an idea, you all are currently over about here, over in
Okay.
Smokeowl.
Okay.
Morgrave University is up here.
That's
I'm
6.
sorry, up here, 7.
Yeah, that's a hike, but not terrible. It could be worse.
It's
If we were
not that
down
bad,
here,
actually.
it would be worse.
No, it would be worse. There, you're right.
Yeah, so we'll head there. We have plenty of time. How long does that take? Hour?
So I mean, it's not a huge city.
Yeah.
That would take you probably a walk of about half an hour.
Oh, well, that's not bad at all.
Okay.
When I could walk.
Well, yeah, and,
Yeah,
and you're how hurt are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am just as hurt as Adam physically is, pretty much at this point. So yeah.
All right.
So it is going to take me more than a half hour to get there,
So,
Sure.
All right. So we
I
need
guess-
to.
unless somebody wants to
Right.
heal me.
Yeah, I say Taft sees him limping along and goes
Yeah.
ahead and casts,
Pulls another rat out from behind his
Right.
jacket. And throws it
All
on the
right, if you're
ground.
gonna slow us down, and he casts Healing Word. What do I just click it to cast it? Yes. No. I'll cast it what level? Yes. Why is it not? There it goes. Should submit. There you go. So there you go.
All right, I'll take it. I'm
All right.
just more than half of what I should be, so I'm feeling much better. Now, granted, I also have a shitty hit point maximum, but I'm terrible at rolling dice, and I continue to roll for my levels rather than take the average.
Yeah, you keep giving him the option. And
Yeah,
he doesn't take it,
and
so,
a little peek behind the curtain. I rolled a backup character yesterday, and put him at level 3 just in case Dominic died. And I rolled twice. I rolled, and I won't say what it was, but I had much more than these numbers. I rolled a 2 and a 5. Those are my 2 rolls. Both were lower than the average. And Gary's like, "Well, you can take the average." I'm like, "Nope. I rolled. Nope. I'm gonna keep the roll."
Real men roll their hit points.
There you go.
Yeah. Smart men take the average.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd rather be smart than real.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, it's quite a nice day actually, and you're walking through a nice part of town now. The north shore of Rote is quite nice. Once you cross the bridge over from Smoke Owl to the north side, it's really nice.
And I hear in my head,
you
well, this is a lovely walk, my darling, but what are you going to do about me? And I just say, "Shut up, man. Shut up. I can't deal with you right now." And I continue.
Very nice. So yeah, you walk past a few temples in this nice park up there, and then eventually you make your way to the area of Morgrave University.
Yay.
All right. Well, this is your deal there, Will.
I just go in, take it to the. They got to have like some sort of like official hostel or some stuff like that where I could go.
Well, yeah,
start at the university center and see where there's an opening in the residence halls.
You're familiar with this campus of Morgrave University. You've spent a bunch of time there. You know that you can go to sort of the administration office and ask if they've got any space in the dorms that they can that a grad student would be able to requisition, or a professor would be able to requisition.
Yeah, I'm going to go throw around the professor's name and say that we're here on official business.
Yeah. You go to the administration office and they're once you say that you're there for Professor Matreus, they're like, Professor Matreus. Oh. And okay.
He sent me here to do the business. So, but he said if I didn't take care of it, he was going to have to come down and do it himself. So, and I know we all don't want that.
Let me just hold on. And the person behind the desk gets a sheaf of papers and ruffles through, puts one thing in front of you. So, okay, just sign here and fill this out here. And just put a short reason why you need the rooms here.
I asked for an extra sheet of paper.
For what?
Well, this is not nearly enough room for me to fill out everything that we're doing. I'll need another sheet of paper and a paper clip to attach it.
Fine. Okay. And hands you another sheet of paper.
Thank you.
Okay. If could you not do
and
this
what's
right
your
in front
name?
of me? Listen, can you just go over
I
there?
want to make sure I got your name spelled
out?
right in here.
It's Jarn.
Jarn.
Yes.
Jarnson.
Oh. That must be easy to remember.
Yes. That's right. Jarnson.
Jarnson. So he'll fill it out and then he'll give it to him. It's like, by the way, I was wondering if we could be into the archives. Is there anything here that could help us with, the schematics and the demographics and what have you of the city?
Listen, I don't deal with any of that kind of stuff. If you go talk to the librarian, I'm sure that they can help.
Just
you.
work at the librarian's name?
Mr. Jarnson.
I'm sorry, what?
What's the library?
What was the question?
I'm going to need another
Your
piece of paper.
beard is muffling your microphone.
All right, I'll cut this short. I'll just we'll go to the library
Yes,
and then we'll look into
the librarian. It's Orin Mestar.
Oh, that's a nice name.
I would have sworn his name was Orin Orenson.
No, surprisingly not.
Yeah,
it is a surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, you've been here before. You know where the library is. I don't need to
Oh yes.
give you directions or anything.
I taught a class on. It just starts going off on.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
We've all tuned
they
out,
just
yeah.
they just stop looking at you and come back.
All right.
So the and there's like, hold on, and they like slide over a key to you. They changed the keys for the dorms, so that should get you in. And
Why'd they change?
slide you a piece of paper that has a couple room numbers on it.
Okay, he takes it. Is there something going on? They had to change the locks.
There's just been some crime. They changed. Yeah.
Do you have any suspects?
I really don't know anything about that.
Let me guess, the librarian.
Why would the librarian know about crime?
Yeah, nobody understands that comment.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's always the last person you expect.
Yeah.
And I give my card, Dominic Pierce,
Pierce.
Pierce Investigations.
John Johnson is like, that's just great. Thank you. Okay. Are we done now?
Thank you. You've been
Yes,
extremely
yes,
helpful. I'll make
yes.
sure to put in a glowing review for you.
He's a grad student, by the way.
That's
Still doesn't mean you can't be nice.
No, it means you can't really affect change. So putting your good word in means nothing.
Sure you can. There's going to become openings for at least some sort of part-time position.
And nobody
Probably
cares
not
what
with
you say.
benefits.
That's my point.
And
Not that he's not doing a great job. He is. Your recommendation means two things: Jack and shit, and Jack
I
left
beg
town.
to differ. The professor thinks I'm invaluable. That's the whole reason he put me on this case.
I think it's the reverse. That's why he put you on. He thinks that you are one. Why would he put you with us if he thinks you're invaluable?
Wolfgang, do you think that's true?
Wolfgang, during this whole thing, Wolfgang has been kind of like lightly looking around the place, like pictures, what's on the desk, just half listening to what's happening. And yeah, totally uninterested in the whole checking in process. And when he hears his name, then he comes over, he's like, Volley, I think you're giving a lot to us, man, buddy. And he puts his arm around his shoulder. He takes the room key off the desk, like, thank you, and just kind of like leads Volley out the door.
I knew it.
Oh, that's very sweet. And so yeah, you do you head right to the rooms that they've gotten for you?
Yeah. All
right, and so yeah, you head to the dorms, and you've got a couple. You've got like two rooms, two little double rooms at the dorms. One,
Pierce,
double, triple.
The other two.
Enough beds for the five of you. It's normal, dorm rooms.
Oh, wait, we're in there together.
It's a little.
That's going to be really awkward.
That is going to be a little bit awkward, but you know what?
We're going to spend endless time in the bathroom in the morning. Endless. Everything's going to taste like shit and shaving cream. I meant smell, not taste.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Things.
Why are you tasting things in the bathroom? Stop that!
I
told you once. I told you 1,000 times. Dominic, stop tasting this thing.
Your dorm experience is very different from mine.
It was after you became an RA.
Oh wow! Okay.
And then I was on my own. All I could do was. All I could do to get by every day was taste shit and shaving cream. I miss you so much, Gary. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, this show has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
We had
Well,
a really
it's a good thing that
run
we're
there for a
finishing up
while.
now.
Yeah, we did great for 2 hours.
See, this is why we take such long breaks.
Indeed. I saw that we had a few raiders come in
Oh,
a
shit.
few minutes
Oh.
ago. So welcome for
Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah.
our adventurers checking into the dorms.
Yeah. Guys, we started a lot earlier, and I'm so sorry that you missed all the good stuff, because there was a lot of good stuff tonight.
There was cheering
There
and
was some good
everything
stuff
going
tonight.
on.
I can't see
Yeah.
any of this.
They cheered bits.
What?
Yeah,
Huzzah!
right
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thank
Chris
you
and
so
Bruce.
much.
But
my
you know what,
Streamlabs is all fucked up. If you'd like to be a sponsor of
Apparently.
Streamlabs, we'd love to have you.
Nothing came across the screen. Way to go, Adam.
I can't see it. I am not connected anymore, and I don't know why.
You're not connected.
Well, you know what?
need
At least
to
we're
meet
still
the-
streaming, so that's
You
good.
need to meet new people.
No, I'm not connected to the chat. I'm not. God damn it, Will. I'm not connected to the chat, and I do need to meet new people. These are the guys I hang out with every Friday. But that's beside the point. Yeah, it's still for some reason, even though it just updated again today, it still says I'm connecting to chat, and I'm not, and I can't actually connect to the chat, so I don't see any of this stuff. So I apologize those that rated and that cheered, and that are just watching that I missed. I apologize that I missed that, guys. So
And
thank
poor
you for
Chris
hanging
and
out with us
Rue, they
here
were
on
like, "Did
Friday.
I click on the wrong Wicked Studios?" I'm like,
Yeah, I mean that's the problem.
Yeah.
"Oh,
That's
But
why
next
we're
time-
a
Hey,
Atomic
Chris.
Peanut Butter Group right now, because Wicked Studios, not your mother's streaming service. I can tell you that.
nobody's
Oh,
streaming
boy.
service now."
We will be back in 2 weeks
2 weeks.
with Dragonlance.
Yes, we're
Dragons of Light.
Yes, we're doing the original Dragonlance module. I've got this stupid. Here we go. Nope.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Almost.
And
hold
now
on,
the ghost behind you just wants to be seen.
almost. Anyway, we're doing the original Dragonlance modules, Dragons of Light, DL7, where we play through the original, old school, my favorite Dragonlance modules. My favorite thing about Dungeons and Dragons is Dragonlance. No offense, Gary. This is fun.
None taken.
I love this game, by the way. I'm having a ton of fun because Gary was my first real dungeon master for any length of time, and
You're up to
we had a
episode
great
60.
time in college playing D&D.
We did. Yes.
So I'm super excited to have Gary as my DM. I've never DM'd really until I started DMing Dragonlance. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and most of the stuff that I've done, I've tried to steal from Gary, from Will, who was my DM for a few years, and now doesn't want to play with me as a DM anymore because I'm an asshole as a player, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Makes me feel sad because
You got to run a game if I'm going to play.
You don't want to run a game. You don't want to run a game for me anymore.
What are you talking about?
You gonna do Marvel superheroes when we're done with Dragonlance?
I said I was.
Oh, I love it. I love it. By the way, check out YouTube/Atomic Peanut Butter Group to see the Marvel superheroes game. Kemchan and I are the players. We play mutants in Will's as the judge, quote unquote, game in 1985 New York City, Alphabet City. I think it's a great show. Nobody watched it when it was on. People are really finding it now on YouTube later on. It's all role playing. There's very little fighting.
Yeah,
and when there is, we get our asses kicked. But it's such a good show.
It's a lot of us arguing how to get around city.
Yeah, well,
New York.
that's New Yorkers, man.
That's New York.
That's great.
Trying to figure out how to get.
Yeah, how to get to the best place. And by the way, my character can fly, and still we're arguing on how the best way to go is.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Yeah, but Will is a great DM. Gary's a great DM. I've learned a lot from both of you guys. You won't notice it when you watch me DM, but I really did. I promise.
Oh, that's not true. You're great.
Thank you, Gary. That was nice of you to say here on air. But but anyway, check out
Chris and Rue.
Dragonlance.
You see what he said?
Yeah, because he's
I-
being
I-
he's being sweet
I-
to me.
No, he wasn't. He said, I noticed Adam got more argumentative the more weight he lost.
I disagree. I don't think
Because
so.
his
I think
knees
I've
started
been
hurting him
I've been
even
exactly
more and
as
more.
argumentative. From fat Adam to thin Adam, I am. Still
I can attest that's true.
Yeah, and Gary
Yes.
knew me from from thin Adam to fat Adam to thin Adam, so he knows I'm just as
to
argumentative.
fat Adam, to
regardless.
thin Adam, to fat Adam. I mean, it's been more than one up and
There
down.
has been, yeah. There's like it's like a heart attack line on a EKG.
I mean, but you've also known me from fat Gary to thin Gary to fat Gary to kind of chubby Gary.
No, you're thin Gary now, man. You look great.
No,
you look
no,
great.
I'm not thin Gary anymore.
Well,
Maybe someday.
I can only see your shoulders up, but you look great.
Oh, thanks.
Them some mighty fine looking shoulders, Gary.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it again. Anyway, guys, we've talked about ourselves and enough. So anyway,
Yeah.
check out.
Oh shoot, I gotta go.
Yeah, you
Possessed.
Wait, don't go. Yeah,
Yeah.
just hold on
Not
one second.
yet, I'm
We're
just
almost done. Because it's gonna fuck up the entire the Zoom thing. Check us out Fridays for Dragonlance, where we do the original Dragonlance modules in 5e with all original characters, but a lot of your NPCs, man. Those original characters you love show up as NPCs. Check out, of course, Eberron, what you saw right here tonight. A lot of fun this game is. Check out YouTube/Atomic Peanut Butter Group. You can watch our old Greyhawk Adventures games.
Wow,
Man,
that's
we
a
had some
long time
fun
ago
there,
now.
didn't we? Yeah, it was a long time ago. But we did the Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. We did other shit that I can't remember at the moment. Will did his best to kill my characters, just like I do my best to kill his. You can also check out our web series. Dudes, we have a number of web series. We have the Reset Switch, which is like a sitcom. We have Super, which is a superhero-based web series. We have for the holidays, which are coming up, unfortunately, pretty soon, because I hate the winter. But we have Haunted, A Christmas Carol, which is a modern retelling of Charles Dickens' classic. We also have the Zeidler Family and Friends Christmas Spectacular, which is an old school variety show type Christmas special with musical numbers with some of Long Island's best theater performers, as well as some comedy sketches, most of which involve me because I wrote them. And it was during a pandemic, and I couldn't see any other people besides people in my family. And then also, we have our new web series coming up on Sunday. This Sunday, motherfuckers! October 30th. Possessed. It is a paranormal. It's a film noir inspired dramedy. And it took us a year and 2 months to film due to the pandemic, due to illnesses, people working, stuff like that. It took me 2 years to put together from when I started coming up with this original idea, then working with my buddy Ian to flesh out. Both Gary and Kemchan are in it as voices. We got Kemchan as a demon, Gary as a devil, and a doctor, because you know what? What's the difference? And so that's fun. That's coming out Sunday. Check it out. It is a 10-episode episodic series, and it turned out really great. We got a great cast, and it's really fun. So check that out on Sunday or afterward. And that's all I got to say. Gary, back to you.
All right. Well, yeah. There's so much to watch here and on YouTube/Atomic Peanut Butter Group.
You got it, buddy.
There we go. All right. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode of more Eberron, Morgrave Mythos. We'll probably be back for more Eberron in a month or so.
And we'll be back with Dragonlance
in
2 weeks.
Dragonlance. And hope you've enjoyed tonight, and we will see you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. That's right.